I think what we're doing right now is just moving forward with this grant application, and then after that, we'll have to have more discussion on, am I wrong, Reeve Miller?
I, I would like to see the letter get out to the county. The grant may or may not come. What we need before we can really do anything is get a letter back from the county saying they're in support of it. Can't do a lot of planning before we know that for sure.
Oh, okay, so do we need to add that to the motion? Is that what we need to?
No, the motion is fine, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them a letter, and I'm gonna attach that motion with it, just to ask them for support, in regards to this motion.
So what you're gonna do is give them a double whammy?
Basically.
Okay. No, as long as this is enough to move forward then with the letter to the county?
Yes.
Because as Reeve Miller says, we need that first before we're gonna do any planning.
That's right.
Yeah, okay, so as long as everybody's aware, I don't think I need to read the motion again. I will just, call for a vote, and all in favor? Carried. Thank you.
We have to come, it has to come to council. We don't have a motion?
Okay, I think has everybody in here read the letter that was sent by, Jerry McIntyre? And are aware of the letter? Any discussion on the letter or, information? Councillor Jackson.
I think something has to be brought to the attention. I know BEI has indicated in the past that there are an agreement of working with the township with regards to recreation at that end. I don't want to speak on behalf of them, but I remember that conversation. And certainly somebody needs to approach them, and whether it be Jerry and Chris, and find out whether or not, we expand the parking lot into the Ball Diamond and they provide a Ball Diamond over there, or if they provide parking lot. I think those options kind of need to be discussed. I think to expand the parking lot would be great, and maybe a Ball Diamond over there, because that's where everybody's, needs to park, is in front of the arena. I don't know how they're going to get around to the front of the arena if they're parking in behind. So maybe to bounce some ideas around, but maybe we can leave that up to Jerry and Chris to iron out and then bring something to council.
Good food for thought. Any other thoughts? No, Councillor Jackson, but is there not a small committee? Or no, I guess that's just, I'm thinking that Chris and Talia. No, they just want to sit on the record. Let's sit on the record.
I think between Chris and Jerry, they can approach BEI to see what, or if they're willing to do, but maybe staff can pass that on to Jerry, that maybe he should also consider Ball Diamond over there. I don't know. I mean, open to all kinds of options, right?
Maybe we could just say that they could bring back comments or towards council. Any other thoughts? Councillor Mackay.
On the fairgrounds, does the Agriculture Association own the fairgrounds? Okay, so just like at Beachburg. Okay.
Hey, if that's all, then I'm going to call this meeting of the Recreation and Culture Committee be adjourned. I guess is that Hal, do you want to close? Mayor Johnson? Do you want to close the meeting? And I think we're all in favor of that, sir.
Okay, but don't count your chickens. What? Sure, why not?
I gotta deal with this. Did yous all get this, Peter Emo letter for your information? I need somebody to respond to this. Peter went out on, and did this on his own based on, Donald Deere's presentation at county. And subsequent to this letter coming to me, I have another one that I got from this, Daniel Skilleter through Peter, telling me he's the wrong guy, but please tell me the story and I'll put it on the desk of the right guy. So I need a little help. And what this guy was asking, and I'll forward that, Marcia, the second one to you, it's just a short little blurb. And what he's basically asking is, what's the history, who you've been talking to? So who, was it you and Dave or you and Chris that spoke to the minister at Good Roads or at Roma? Delegation. And that was with the Ministry of Environment, eh? What was his name again? I forget.
I can't remember my own name most of the time, but we have it on file.
So,
But I think it was all three of us.
okay, but anyway, the bottom line is, do we want to
We'll just-
respond to this? I mean, if we don't respond, it's ridiculous. So who's going to do it and how? Because it's got to be written a certain way, because he's asking, what's the history of who have you been talking to? Well, I wasn't at that particular delegation, so how do I get this responded to? It's been a couple of weeks now, and I want a letter to go back so that he puts us in touch with someone else and see where it goes. To not reply, he just sends exactly the wrong message to Toronto.
So, do you want me to write a letter and respond? I can do that if you would.
I'd love it, Hal, if you'd do that.
I will do that. If I can get the email address and so forth, that's the quickest way to
Marcia's
email
got
it.
all that, and I'm going to send you the little blurb to Marcia,
She
too,
can go.
so that you got it all, and then it's just, you know, a little brief history of where we tried to get help and how that meeting went, and the urgency of what we're hearing in the community and that we want to deal with this problem.
Okay, and the little blurb should, Marcia should, when you get it, be emailed to everybody? Okay?
Okay. Okay, great. I appreciate that. That's on my list.
Councillor Jackson?
So some of the Muskrat Watershed Council members also met with some ministry people, and they kind of outlined some of the issues that were coming. I can forward Marcia and yourself and Terry, I'll forward everybody, the minutes of those meetings, and they're just not really minutes, but they're just kind of notes, and they kind of go through who's responsible for what with regards to the lake, or not responsible, but overall, you know, high level responsibility, not I'm responsible, so I'm going to clean it up level of responsibility, you know, like it's just very high level and just what the mandates are of the different ministries. So that was prepared by the county and was met with the county back in June here at the township office, so I'll forward those notes on to Marcia and Steve Hodgson, who's on environmental, as well as council members.
And then I'll put together a letter with all the information I have and direct it to his cause. Go ahead.
And I don't know if I can add this or not, if we can make this community events, but we did get the listing of the parades coming up, and the next time we meet is the 16th of November, and the first parade is like November 26th, so I'm wondering if we shouldn't perhaps figure, like, you know, who's doing what, and are we definitely participating again? I'm sure we are. And who's going to decorate, who's going to do what? I wonder if we should do that now, or can we wait till the 16th of November? Be getting close. The 26th.
I had it on, the 16th, like I have it already in
okay,
the council,
sorry,
but
Marcia,
that's okay, no, that's okay, you are right, it's getting close to the date, so if you guys maybe just wanna send me off an email to see which parade you may want to attend to, did that work, or did you guys all do one last year? I don't remember.
I did all three.
Did all three? Okay,
I'll do all three again,
okay.
I forget.
I think. Wait a minute, I may not be able to.
Okay, so why don't we just, if you guys wanna decide then, and then we'll know, and then we'll just bring finalized numbers to the November 16th meeting.
Oh, okay. Just fire them off then to me and I'll do it. Okay.
I would just ask Marcia if she
Well,
would
I'll get
approach
this off there,
Tally and
update.
see if Tally would be interested in decorating our float and be able to bring that back to us by the 16th and where she wants it and when.
Sure.
No, that door's, it's never locked, it's just push it open, have a look, and, well, that, you've donated one, I've donated two. I don't care about the guy, I just wanna know before. Yeah, no, we need to know ahead of time. Okay, if you want to address that, but, I just, as long, well, you're lucky, 'cause mine weren't given. So, if Marcia would do that, and, I'm gonna pass this back to Hal, 'cause Cubbies are playing, buddy.
Moved by Terry Miller, seconded by Kathy Rager, be it resolved that the council and committee of the Township of Whitewater Region adjourns the November 2nd, 2016 meeting at 8:00 PM. All in favor? I knew it was gonna be a clear go.